That noise right there is one of the most common ways that people get conned and scammed for thousands of dollars when you can literally fix it for free. Let's get straight into it, guys. Let's do this. All right, guys, so we've obviously got some noisy taps here. Very common issue. A lot of people get conned and scammed into replacing full piping through their walls, cutting everything up, spending thousands of dollars, saying that it's a loose pipe that's causing the issue. The issue is actually coming from the washer itself. I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is to fix. Nice and simple. It's literally going to cost you a water supply so that we can remove our tap and get access to our washer. So now the main water's been shut off, we've got no more water coming here. What we're going to do is remove this handle because we know the noise is happening only when the cold water is being turned on. So what we need to do is remove this upper cap. The concept is the same pretty much with every tap out there. The style might be slightly different. This one here, for example, has a little washer on top or a nut that we need to remove. It's actually pretty loose. I just moved that by hand. If it's not loose, which it shouldn't be, use an adjustable wrench and just simply undo that one there. Sometimes you might find there's a Phillips head screw on top. There could be anything just simply holding it down, but it should be nice and tight. Anyway, remove that upper cap. We'll remove that one as well. Now this little flange here, or the cover plate, sometimes you can remove them, other times they're completely seized and been silicone down. It all depends on how old the taps are. And in this house here, this is a very, very old house. So most likely this one here, it's got silicone underneath it, or it's been fused with a lot of gunk. It's plastic, not metal, so I'm not going to risk damaging that one there. We're going to simply remove our spindle here. Easiest way to remove this spindle, especially when you've got the cover still on, is to use a tube spanner or a socket set like this one here. Comes with a whole range of different sizes to make sure you've got the right one. So I'll put some links in the description for that one. Okay, we can even put a little extension on there. Take the adjustable wrench, bite onto it, and we're going to unscrew that one there. You can see how much gunk is coming out. Even the color of it is absolutely filthy, which tells me this hasn't been done for a very long time. All right, that should be nice and loose now. We're going to remove that spindle, and what we're looking for is that little washer that's down the back here. You can use a pair of needle nose pliers. Now the issue itself isn't coming from the top rubber here for the washer, even though this one here should be replaced, but I'm not going to replace it just now because I want to show you guys what's causing it and how to fix it. Now what happens is, if we imagine the washer is back inside the spindle, it's sitting down in there. As the water comes up and tries to get through all those pipes, what happens is this little washer here, you can see it's got just a little bit of play in there. And that little bit of play there allows this washer to just hammer back and forth. That little hammering action is what causes all that noise. It's something so simple, so little. The easiest way to fix this, apart from replacing the washer, is we take a pair of pliers, and what we're going to do is just simply press down on the tip here, right down the base, and we're going to make that a little bit wider. By making it slightly wider, what we're doing is essentially we're closing off that gap, reducing the amount of space there is between that plastic body. We'll test it out. It's still fairly loose, so we still need to crimp this one here down a bit more. But such a simple little thing causes so much problems. Try it again. A little bit too much. So I'm going to replace this anyway because this washer is due for replacement. Most of it's pretty worn out. But I just want you guys to see what's causing it and show you just how easy it is to fix. A little bit more. Alright, that's much better now. We've got very minimal play, if any. What we're going to do is just simply reinstall this one here and test it all back out. Once again, little tube spanners, they're very, very handy. I honestly recommend you buy one. Buy just one set and they'll last forever. We'll tighten this one here back up. Alright, reinstall everything back the way it was. time around we're going to tighten it so we don't have anything loose in there. Alright, put our little cap back on. I'm going to switch the main water supply back on. Once the main water supply has been turned back on, we can now test it. We'll open it up all the way as well. That there is how to fix it, honestly, literally for free. Make sure you share this video out far and wide. Save people money and stop people getting conned by simply following my videos. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed these videos. You've learned something new. As always, like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching Billshowto.